Alright guys, time for an update. A lot going on. I just took Flag's babies away from her, and I am really disappointed in myself. Uh, yeah, I guess you could say that. These reds, I've told y'all they are aggressive animals, not and mean aggressive, just as in flighty aggressive. And I just looked at them and they petted them and they were real sweet, but I never held them or did anything with them, and I'm paying for it now. I don't get scratched very often anymore. I try to keep rabbits that are mellow, but during the Easter season and everything, I didn't worry about these because I wasn't selling them. I worried about the babies I was selling, and so that came back to bite me. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to sell any of her litter. They may all be butchered. I may keep a couple breeding stock does out of it, but I'll show them to you in a little bit. They're looking real good. The heat here has messed up a couple of ears. I've had two collapsed ears. Rabbits sweat through their ears. That's the only way they breathe in and out through their ears. And so in the summer you'll see rabbits get bigger ears. In the winter they're smaller. And then when this changes like this, it'll break them down. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here's the litter of 11, and now I'm learning from my mistake. I'm gonna start messing with these more. Through 3 weeks, she raised all 11 of them. I moved them from that other pen over here so I can mess with them better. But they have the same tendency. They are flighty too. They are just a flighty breed, just because they haven't been messed with much. The moms have done better. These are the moms I've purchased flighty, and they're doing better. And my young does that I've kept are doing better. Here's Checkers and Rachel putting on some weight good. She's getting big. And here's this side of the meat pen. Here's the red babies. See, there's a broken ear right there. I'll show you them in a second. But and this is the chicken area. I cleaned it out and disinfected, and now it's a 2x4, and so I can put all these reds in here. I marked their ears so I can tell them apart. Most of them are out of Flag, and then I have some out of Checkers, including that broken buck over there in the corner being mad at me because I put him in here with all these rabbits. He thought he was supposed to be special. These here two does. I have two broken does here also that I'll be keeping. This one is at a Flag. That lady that I did a video, when we went over to her house, she has Rusty, but it's not out of Rusty. It's out of Flag and Big Red over there. Everybody else is doing good. All the little young ones, I'm really not going to do a bunch on them. I'll do them again, but they're all doing good. This is the broken pedigreed red. These are almost all ready to breed. Pedigreed red, mini Rex. The babies are doing good. She still has 8. We've got one little runt. We got 3 casters, 3 reds, and 2 blues. So a good litter. They're about 7 days old, I think, 6 or 7 days old. But yeah, doing good. These are some bunnies I've traded with people. Some lion head crosses and some mini Rex, some dwarf on top. A little bit of everything. They drinking. I put a new water bottle in there. They were drinking it fast. I think that's really it. Another look at the reds. Yeah, this is Hoss. I think I'm going to be getting rid of him. I'm getting a buck from Missouri if I can ever get up there, and so instead of using Hoss, he's pedigree and everything, I'm just gonna use that buck, so it's totally different blood. But here's a whole pen of young reds. They're anywhere from 6 to 7 weeks old. So yes, they are huge for 6 to 7 weeks old. And I think on this time, I'm just gonna eat them. I'm just gonna keep a couple good does out of it, and I won't eat the Hoss. I'll find a home for him. I'll sell him probably. And a couple of other really nice ones that I just can't. And I have a lady coming from out of town too that she wants a trio, but I'm just disappointed in myself. I'm not selling wild rabbits, and they're just, you can pick them up and they'll start flinging. Yeah, and you're just like, well, you picked them up in the back, but no, most animals I raise, they don't do that. They'll sit calm, and these thrash and do all sorts of stuff. And like I said, they're nice as long as you just pet them like this, but they don't like being held or picked up, and that's because I didn't do it. And so that is my fault. I'm taking full responsibility. This is a broken ear. They will get strength back in them, but they'll never be good. And so that's just weak ears there, where they're both up, but they're kind of hanging down. But that is a broken ear when they look like a lock. But everything going good here. We'll do more updates in the future. Just wanted to tell y'all what was going on. I just put these in here. That's why they're all nervous running around. Everything's going great. I don't think I have anything due for a couple more weeks. Just spread this mini Rex doe here to the black buck that I just got. And this is a good example of, you gotta be careful. I got this buck. A friend got it from a show up in Little Rock, and they said he was 3 months old. And so I said, okay, I'll wait till I breed him. And then I had a judge come out. He's a retired judge come out, and he used to do mini Rex. I said, look at this mini Rex. What do you think of him? Well, he wasn't too fond of him built-wise, but he said this buck is around 8 months old, and so he was 6 when I bought him, which is fine for me because he's breeding age. I can breed him now, but it's just, people will tell you anything. And the way that I knew that something was fishy is they gave me a handwritten pedigree. I like typed pedigrees. That means they had to pull up lineage. Handwritten, they can write whatever they want, whenever they want. So just remember that. But everything's going good. We'll do an update later. Talk to y'all later.